Your grandmother receives a phone call. It is your voice. You are crying, terrified. You say you have been in a car accident. You were arrested at the border. You are in serious trouble, and you need her to wire money immediately to get you out. Please do not tell your parents. You are embarrassed and scared. She hears your voice. She knows it is you. She sends the money. You were never in any trouble. The person she heard was an AI model of your voice, built from 3 seconds of audio your attacker found in a TikTok video you posted last month. These attacks are happening to real families right now. Modern AI voice cloning works through large language models trained on audio data. Given a reference clip of someone's voice, these models can generate new speech in that voice, saying anything the operator types. The minimum required audio has dropped dramatically. Early tools needed 10 to 20 minutes of clean reference audio. Current commercial tools, 11 Labs, RVC, OpenVoice, produce convincing clones from 3 to 30 seconds. The barrier to creating a voice clone of any person with public video is effectively zero in terms of technical skill required. The tools are GUI-based and consumer accessible. The grandparent scam, also called the virtual kidnapping scam, has been running for decades using human actors doing voice impersonation. Voice cloning has made it dramatically more effective and scalable. Operators now harvest audio from social media, generate voice clones of the target's relatives, and run the scam at scale across hundreds of targets simultaneously. The emotional urgency of the scenario, a family member in crisis, combined with the auditory confirmation of recognizing a familiar voice, produces conversion rates that traditional scams cannot match. The FBI and FTC have issued multiple warnings. The technical workflow begins with audio harvest. Social media is the primary source. TikTok videos, Instagram Reels, YouTube content, public podcast appearances, LinkedIn video posts. Platforms where young people post video of themselves talking are particularly valuable. The attacker extracts clean audio, runs it through a voice cloning tool, and creates a model. They then script the scenario, car accident, arrest, medical emergency, generate the audio of the fake relative in distress, and make the call. Some attackers run the generation live and use a voice changer to speak in real time using the cloned voice model. Beyond family scams, voice cloning is used in corporate fraud. The 2019 UK energy company case, where a CEO's voice was cloned to authorize a €220,000 transfer, was an early example. Subsequent cases have involved cloned voices of CFOs directing employees to purchase gift cards, cloned voices of lawyers directing clients to wire escrow funds to fraudulent accounts, and cloned voices of IT executives directing staff to create or modify accounts. The corporate attack typically combines email compromise, which establishes the scenario, with a voice call that provides the confirmation the target requires before acting. Spear phishing voice cloning targets specific individuals with personalized attacks. An attacker who has researched a target's family, names, relationships, what a child sounds like from their social media, can clone the child's voice and call the parent claiming to be injured, arrested, or in danger. Conversely, cloning a parent's voice to target a child, authoritative calls claiming there is a family emergency requiring immediate financial action. The personalization makes the attack dramatically more convincing than generic scripts, and research for this personalization is trivially easy given typical social media habits. The most effective defense is establishing a family code word, a word or phrase that any family member in genuine distress would know to say, and that an AI clone would not know because it was never spoken publicly. The code word should be short enough to deploy quickly in a real emergency, but specific enough not to be guessed. If someone calls claiming to be your child in crisis and does not say the code word when asked, hang up and call your child's actual number directly. This single procedural control defeats the attack entirely, regardless of how convincing the cloned voice is. Secondary verification before any financial action is the second critical layer. Regardless of how urgent the caller says the situation is, any request involving money should trigger a pause. Call the person's known number directly, not a number provided by the caller. Contact other family members to confirm the emergency independently. Call your bank before initiating any wire, gift card purchase, or cryptocurrency transfer, Banks have fraud teams specifically for these scenarios. The urgency in the call script is engineered. Real emergencies do not expire in 5 minutes. Reducing the available audio of yourself in public reduces the quality of voice clones attackers can build. This does not mean deleting all social media. A low-quality voice clone is still functional. But being aware that audio you publish publicly is harvestable is reasonable. For high-risk individuals, executives, public figures, journalists, voice watermarking services can add inaudible patterns to recordings that allow verification of genuine versus cloned audio. This is enterprise technology currently, but it is moving toward wider availability as the threat grows. 3 seconds of audio. Your grandmother hears your voice in distress. She sends the money. The technology is free, consumer grade, and improving monthly. The emotional architecture of the attack, family, fear, urgency, is older than technology and will always work on people who have not been specifically warned. The code word is the answer. It costs nothing, and it works. If you want to understand the broader deepfake video technology that extends this same attack to visual impersonation, our video on deepfake scams are already stealing money covers the full video version of these attacks.